you will see, floating around the world, you'll see these ghosts. And if you walk up to one of these ghosts, you can interact with one of these ghosts, and you realise that these ghosts are your friends playing Fable II on their machine. And if say our friend was running up here, walking into Bowerstone, you'd see them run past you. You can walk up to them, you can give things and trade things, you can talk to them using a microphone, you can use the virtual keyboard or the little mini keypad to talk to them. You can interrogate them and see all their stats. And you can just, at the press of a button, invite them into your world. And that makes this very, very unique. And it's as quick as this. So, for example, this is just kind of a simulation of it. You walk up to someone and snap. They're there. You can. This is because I'm using this rather than across the using your sort of Google. And then we're playing a co-op game together. I'm able in your world to do anything that you can do. So I can, go on. So for example, Sam's had this woman. She's been wooing her for ages. I'm a bit jealous, so I'm going to shoot her. And because you can do all of these things in this world, this is, I think, very, very interesting for single-player role-playing games. This is not a single-player role-playing game. You can have, you can filter who you see in your world. I'll just turn this off because it's easier for Sam. You can filter in your world, so it can be people on your friends list. It could be people within half a mile of where you live in Singapore. It could be people with the same sort of game score.
So, can you fight if their friends join you?
There's no PvP. There's no player versus player.
Right.
This is an advance we're thinking about in the future. This is purely cooperative.
Yeah.
Bringing you, if I allow you to come into my world,
right.
And I turn this thing called safety off, then you can do some terrible things in my world, as you just
right.
saw there.
Because if you did that in my world, I would turn around and just whack you. But you can't do that here. Right?
But Sam had to turn safety off.
Right.
So if you own the world, you've got the control. But don't. If someone is evil, and let's just finish by having a look at what certain heroes look like. If someone looks evil, and you invite into your world, don't turn safety off. We're just going to keep on doing random heroes, and Sam's going to go through and show what some of the heroes are. There's millions and millions of permutations, and that means when I meet you, when I come into your world, when I see your hero, not only is your hero unique, not only is your wife unique, your dog unique, but also your world is unique, and it enables people to truly be unique. It's not just about who earns the blue cloak anymore, it's about how you mix and match your hero.
Did I see a childhood memories option there, or was I reading that incorrectly?
There is some childhood stuff.
That could, if you go back to a certain memory, it can affect your behavior.
The interesting thing about childhood is that what we found is that people, because you can co-op at any stage through the game, some people, can be a full function hero and then go and co-op back at the start of someone's game. They're completely two different levels. The childhood memories that you see there is something to do with the story, which I don't really want to. She's aggressive, straight, raunchy, but she's she likes chicken fried mutton. Her favourite kid is jewellery. But what you can do is I can rename her. I can rename her to anything. So if you get married to someone, you can get married to your, you can get married to your boyfriend and put him in a game, and it means a lot to people, especially when they have children. They get to name their own children. It does mean a lot to them. So it's, there you go.
Sandra Housewife.
Any other questions?
Sorry, for your female character, right? When you get kids, would you get pregnant and the
Yes.
character would change as well with a belly?
Well, we had that, but unfortunately there's some things that, for legal reasons, we had to not have the hero running around pregnant. But we did have that, but I mean, you are, effectively, because you are a female hero, you are, pregnant for a short amount of time, but as soon as you show, then you stop it.
You were talking about the mature content and how the majority of the players won't probably see the mature content, but I think under the export achievements there are some goals that you can reach, like the number of women that you see. So in a way, aren't you encouraging players to go after those sort of
It's
content?
really interesting with those achievements, isn't it? I mean, in fact, as a designer, I hate those achievements. In a way, because I think anybody that goes out and looks at that achievement list and says, right, here's a long list of things I've got to do in the game, I don't want you to play the game like that. I just want you to be yourself. And I want you to get an achievement for being yourself. And that's the problem with publishing that achievement list, is that suddenly people are just going to buy the game. They're going to go through the game in a different order than it was actually designed to do. I think achievements are a wonderful invention. I think they're absolutely great. What I don't agree with is publishing the achievements. And if I had my choice, I wouldn't have published them.